Now we're going to look at the bench press sweep from deep half guard. It's very simple, all right, but it comes off the specific hand grips and the body positioning that I play, all right. If you're one of the people that likes to play deep half by reaching up and grabbing the belt, controlling here, you're going to have a little bit of a difficult time, all right. So it's important that when we control that leg, that we turn that quad out, make sure the leg is nice and straight. We can scoot our hips down to make sure that we're keeping good pressure by that heel. And what you'll notice is when you squeeze with your thighs, dig your heels, and move your bottom down, it straightens that leg a little bit more. When we straighten that leg, we keep that long lever. And remember, long levers are what multiply our force the best. All right, so let's check out this bench press sweep. All right, so again, from combat base, he started to beat me. Boom, I came into my entry. Remember, my elbow's nice and tight. I am controlling on the quad. You can see that when I start to do this, I'm just pulling in lightly. Now, don't think that we're going to straighten their leg by doing this. If you are smaller than your opponent, a lot of times I'll like to gable grip. Remember that your gable gripping hand, the one on bottom, has to be palm towards your face. If you turn your palm out, it flares your elbow, and that's where you get kimura. If you come in here and you're nice and tight across the top of that quad, it can be very difficult for him to deal with that. Now, even if I'm like this, you can see that I'm on the top side of the quad. His knee is down here, so he'll be able to bend this knee a little bit. I don't want that, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dig my heels and I'm gonna move out a little bit. You see that little movement, guys? That's super important. I'm here and I dig. Now from here, I'm gonna start to lift my knees towards my head. This way, you see how it pushed him down on his butt? That's what we want. If you try to do it from here, you're not gonna be able to do it. Just bring your knees towards your face. From here, both hands are gonna come under and I'm gonna grab the ankle, okay? You can see right here and lifting. Don't grab your own belt. So now, big mistake that people do is they turn to the outside and they come up. You're gonna get your back taken. You take this bench press, you keep the long lever as close to the ankle as you can, and you take it over the head. Once you go over the head, we're gonna turn up and we're gonna try and come up on top. Now, where you go from coming up on top is gonna be a little bit of a scramble, but I can tell you that their leg is straight, okay? And that you are coming up a lot of times into a leg drag position. Very common for you to come up into a leg drag position. If they start getting heavy, don't be afraid to dominate on their legs before you pass, or you can start using those step bys, leg drags, knee drops, knee slides. All right, knee drop, knee slide, something else I'll film in the future, okay? Oh my goodness, all the way out. Controlling, I scoot, right? I'm arching with my back. Good pressure on this, right? I like to gable grip, boom. I push my knees towards the head. These hands come out, right? Even if he's trying to scoop underneath this arm, when you push your knees up, it makes it difficult for him to get that. He's gonna try and come back up. If he tries to come back up, right, I'll stretch him, I'll push him back down, right? Hands down by the ankle, up to the outside. Look at how I'm in that almost leg drag position. I start coming up. If he starts turning back in, right, then you can start turning around the outside and working towards side control. Okay. Oh my God, he caught me. One, stretch, push, up, bench, to the outside, up on top. Leg drag that time, all right? Oh no, he caught me, right? Stretch, control, gable, push, bench press, out, up on top. So I'm here, controlling. If you want to gable, that's fine. Stretching, here, boom, I push. Hands down, up. If he tries to come up, it's gonna be difficult, guys. Right out the back, okay? Once you get that bench press, you're in good shape. Getting the bench press can be difficult. Gotta rep it. Right, so I'm here, work them out, knees in, bench, up, out the back. Pretty simple, guys. The stretching with the thighs, staying nice and tight if you want a gable grip, heavy on the top of that knee, all very important. If you get to that position where you stretch them away and you bring your knees to you and they don't flop towards the floor, don't be afraid to add this one movement right here. So I get here, he's up. Don't fall down. All the way up. Right, he's here. His leg's bent. I gable, watch my heels. That's the piece you need. Now from here, if he still doesn't go over, stretch. Now there I am. That seated on the butt is important, but don't be afraid to attach yourself to the leg. Here, control, right? Here, scoot. That little scoot's important, guys. Here, gabled, boom, here. It's difficult to do without them on top of you as that counter pressure on the shoulder. But scoot towards your heels.